Welcome to Toffee TV, proudly backed by Ladbrokes for the season. Let's have a chat about the manager situation, Baz, because what the hell's going on, honestly? It's Monday, the 13th of November. Is it the 13th? 13th, isn't it?
Is it?
I think so, yeah. 12, yeah. Yeah. Is it?
Yeah.
There you go, it's good research. Let me just quickly get the odds up. David Unsworth's gone back to being favoured, 5-4. Marco Silva's now 6-4. We'll talk about that in a minute. Sean Dyche 5-1. Sam Allardyce 7-1, so he's gone out massively. Carlo Ancelotti is gone. It's 7-1, and the next one's Carlo Ancelotti's 20-1. Okay. Pellegrini 20-1, Coleman 25-1, Wagner 25-1, Simeone 25-1, Eddie Howe 25-1, Gus Hiddink 25-1, Nuno Espirito Santo 25-1, Fonseca 25-1, Phil Neville 25-1. What? And then there's just loads. Tuchel's 25-1, Duncan Ferguson 33-1. So there's a massive drop off. So obviously the money is on those four men. Marco Silva came in quite a lot at the weekend. Is there any reason for that? Because all I seen about Marco Silva at the weekend is that he told Everton that it was too early for him to leave Watford. Now obviously that's just a newspaper thing, but that is the only thing I saw linking him to the Everton job at the weekend. But somehow he came in from being about 7-1 to like
evens, wasn't he?
Evens favourite he was at the. I don't understand that for a start.
I think, well, so a lot of it is just led by media companies who also
are betting companies,
yeah, isn't it?
Of course.
So you get floods of money, and obviously there's lots of stories. We know that Everton asked Watford for permission to speak to Marco Silva after the game, which apparently Watford rejected, because obviously they don't want to lose him. I think they'd probably be quite happy to let him go in the summer, which is what they generally do. So you don't know whether I'm quite sure, without being disrespectful to Watford, he wants to take the Everton job because his kitty will be bigger, and Everton will probably pay him a lot more than Watford are paying him, and it's a bigger club regardless of what Watford fans would feel about that. It's a fact, isn't it? So I'm sure he'd want to. So whether or not his agent is feeding, but I just think, to be honest with you, mate, no one really knows.
No.
And that's why we're seeing such a swing in prices for all of these managers.
But it does, I mean, I suppose if it has done anything, it's sort of it's tightened into a smaller group now, hasn't it, of managers. It seems there doesn't seem to be, I mean, just saying, like Tuchel's gone massively out, he was someone who was linked early on, and it seems to be like Unsworth, Silva, Allardyce and Dyche. I mean, it's odd to me that Dyche isn't getting, because when it first came up, it was almost like people straight away were like, Dyche, it'll be Dyche. Like, and I don't mean that I just mean that by natural selection almost, like he was the best manager for the job. But there doesn't seem to be many links with him. There doesn't seem to be much coming. Even if it wasn't from Everton end, you would get something from the opposition's end. Little bits coming out. Oh, he's being offered this, or he's being linked with that, or even, oh no, he's told Everton he doesn't want it. There's been nothing, absolutely nothing. It's been a wall of silence everywhere, basically, on this.
Because I honestly don't believe that. What, from just Dyche, or from all of them?
Well, all of them, really.
Because I don't think any of them would reject it. That's why. I think it's very easy.
No, but what I'm saying by that, what I mean by that is, it doesn't seem like even any of them have been offered it, because there has been very, very little.
Well, I suppose Everton's issue would be, or Farhad Moshiri's issue maybe, would be that he wants Diego Simeone. I think that's fact. Is that wanting something's great, whether you can get it is a different thing. So I think he's by far and above his number one choice. That's the manager he would, if he could handpick a manager and put him in the Everton job, it would be Simeone. And probably for what he's done in the league, which is which has essentially had 2 big teams, and he's been able to break it, so, and get them to Champions League final and stuff. So he wants him. Whether he could get him, I don't know.
Shouldn't he know by now?
Well,
honestly though, shouldn't he know?
He probably does know by now.
So why? So why? If he does know by now, one way or the other, why?
Well, I don't know, because don't forget, in football, people are coy, aren't they? And people will look as you do.
Yeah.
Look as you do. Right.
That's almost why I
well,
feel.
exactly. No, I know, and I know what you're going to say, and we'll come on to that. But I just mean, look at that, the way that played out, and that played out because somebody didn't say yes or no. They said yeah, but, and there was the but, right? Now, for all we know, Simeone or his advisors might have said to Farhad Moshiri, yeah, he'd be very interested in that. He wants to work in the Premier League, which is something he said. How much you willing to offer him? Moshiri might have said 10 million a year, for argument's sake. More than what he's on. And X amount of millions to spend in the transfer market, operating in the Premier League where he wants to work. And they might have gone, yeah, he'd be happy with all of that. However, he doesn't want to leave Atletico at the moment because it's mid-season. He's not prepared to leave them. Their president or chief or come up yesterday and said he's not going anywhere. So there's a problem straight off. You could always buy him out of a contract in the summer. They're not going to let him go mid-summer. Mid-season, I don't think. So then, I suppose if that was the scenario, and he was like, right, we can have Simeone in the summer, how do you tie him to that word? Because say the Chelsea job comes up and they want him, you know, you'd have to get him to sign something which would bind him.
But don't you have to make that decision?
Oh yeah, no, what I'm saying, so the point I was going to make was, you've got that there and that's like bubbling away nice and you're like, that's who we want, yes, gonna have him in the summer. What the fuck do we do now?
Yeah.
So Allardyce was mooted, and there's been quite a strong opinion by Evertonians about Sam Allardyce. They don't want him, and you don't know whether Farhad Moshiri's gone, right, okay, you know, and now it's a bit of a gamble. Or is he going? Simeone might have said, I'm interested, but we'll talk again in the summer when this season's finished, get someone to thing here. And he might be weighing up, do we gamble on Simeone saying yes or no, or do I put someone in charge now for who can take us forward? And we know that he likes Marco Silva, we know that, so maybe that's where the Silva,
I suppose that's the problem. That is the problem, but that would be made easy for him. Let me just say this, that decision would be made easier for him by the lack of managers available at the moment and the availability of some managers at the moment. So you've got Unsworth straight off the bat, who could do the job for the rest of the season. Okay, fans will argue of what kind of job he will do, but he can do the job. That's not, you know, he can sit in there, do the job, and you've got someone in there. Allardyce, whether you like him or not, I've said this before, he could do the job for the rest of the season.
But I think he'd want longer.
You could pay him 2 years and give him a year. It doesn't matter whether he wants. You could give him a contract for 2 years and say, thank you very much in the summer, we'll pay you for the rest of the year. Although, isn't there an issue that Palace is still paying him? And effectively he's actually
so we'd have to pay £2 million to Palace to get him.
So is it worth him? And then if you get anyone else, so if you, let's say, so then if you then Dyche is like, you can't do that to a man like that. You can't, that's not fair. He's a long-term manager. If you want him, he's long-term. Maybe that's why someone's name like Hiddink has started appearing in the betting, because he's a short-term manager.
And the other thing is Unsworth. Why would Unsworth take it till the summer? Because say Unsworth smashes it out the ballpark.
But isn't it because aren't we like you've just said, we're actually talking about we're talking about there are no guarantees. That's what I'm trying to say. There are no guarantees. Simone's not going to sign a contract now. Silva's not going to sign a contract now. They might become available in the summer.
I think Silva's easier to get than Simeone.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So you've got, so let's just say Simeone, he's there. You want him, but he's there. It's pie in the sky kind of thing. But you're thinking, well, I want him. But if I don't get him, I can get Silva, who I don't mind either. So, is that the problem? Is that sort of like the problem that he now faces? Is it's like, he's got, in one hand, he's got what he wants in the summer. He knows what he wants. He knows how to get there. But then he's thinking, to get there, he's thinking, I can only really appoint 2 men, Unsworth or Allardyce. And I suppose, is that what's holding it all up? That weighing up process of thinking this is not the best time to appoint a manager because there just aren't the ones I want. Because it's like anything, isn't it? If you're looking for a new car and you go, well, I'd love a new car, then you look around and go, well, there's not that many available at the moment. I'll wait because what I've got now is actually all right. It's not falling to bits. It's a sound car.
Yeah.
So you go, well, I'll wait. And is that what he's facing at the moment? Thinking, well, there just isn't what I want available. So, but I've got to make a decision on what I need. And it's, I suppose, see, if we'd lost against Watford, I think we'd have a manager right now. I think it'd be done and dusted.
Yeah.
I think the need for it would be done and dusted. I just think that maybe that win against Watford has made him think, I've got a little bit more time now to think it through. And it might be that it's actually 2 or 3 games down the line.
I think it's a really difficult decision to make because I believe taking Simeone out of it, I don't think there's any. Well, I'd have Tuchel, so take Tuchel out of it as well. Because for all we know, Everton have spoke to him and he said, "Listen, Bayern Munich want me to. I'm going to Bayern Munich in the summer." So take Tuchel and Simeone out of it. I don't think there's an outstanding candidate there. I don't think there's anybody who you look at and go, he's the next Everton manager. Dyche could be fantastic, could be a nightmare. Allardyce, you wouldn't want him long term. Marco Silva, I'll be honest with you, I just don't know him. I know he done well at Hull, but
his record,
but ultimately they got relegated.
His record everywhere is pretty good. Like, I mean, Portugal and Greece and all that. I mean, that's, I'm just saying, his record is pretty
but
good.
ultimately got Hull relegated.
Well, he was with them when they got relegated. I don't know if he got them relegated.
No, but what I mean is, Hull went down under his stewardship, didn't he? So but then again, that doesn't mean anything. That's character building. It teaches you stuff. Don't make the same mistakes. Watford, yeah, they look exciting, but seeing them cave in at Chelsea, seeing him cave in at Goodison with my own eyes the other week, has he got that ability to shore a team up? I mean, I've seen 2 of his teams at Goodison in the last few months, and we beat one 4-0 and we beat the other one 3-2, giving him a 2-goal start. So I don't think he's perfect by any stretch of the imagination. He's obviously a good manager, because they won't just go on what he's done here, they'll go on reputation as well. And he's young, and he could take it on. And also we'll know more about him at the end of the season. Exactly. So you can understand them going, what do we do? Do we now just go, we'll have Sean Dyche because it cost us £2.5 million. He'll come here. Yeah, he might be brilliant and he could be a long-term manager. And Dyche might see Everton as the pinnacle, not necessarily the pinnacle, but a really great job to be in. And a bit like Moyes did, but although he's got Premier League experience, which Moyes didn't have when he came. And he might be able to evolve his style a little bit, so be good at solid at the back, and because he's got money he can buy better players going forward, and that might be the right fit. We done this a few weeks ago with Ellen. You and Morsel talked me into Dyche for all of those reasons. So he might be a safer bet, but they might be looking and going, but you know what, there's a 60-40% chance I can get Simeone, who's the one, the pinnacle. And we know people could laugh at this and go, fucking as if they'd get Simeone, and that's fine. Everyone's entitled to that opinion, but the thing is, these are football people, and football people are dogs. If you give them money, they don't give a fuck. They will go anywhere, and they'll know by now. That's the whole. But that's why I'm saying to you. So that's why, to me, as mad as it is, because I do think it's mad that this is just dragging on with no one saying a word. I'm led to believe, and I was led to, we were both told stuff last week about the Simeone thing. The fact that it's carried on makes you think, is there something more? Why aren't they just going, I think decision? What you got to do is, right, you got to take Simeone is, the
there's people who are not Evertonians, and I know they watch these videos, and I know you'll be laughing at us at the moment.
But they've got to laugh.
But that's fine. But that's fine.
Yeah.
But the point is, he's like the big.
Oh God!
Do you know what he is? You know in the wrestling when they do the tables, ladders, and chairs, you go up the ladder and
money
get
in
the,
it. Is he money in the ladder match?
But the ladder match or money in the bank, whichever one you want to say. He's that. He's that, isn't he? He is that. He's that girl that you know you can't get, but you're gonna try anyway because. Fucking hell, lad.
And you might get it.
Yeah, because you might get it. Who knows? You might.
You see loads of amazing birds with lads, and you go.
You do.
You are.
How did you get that? Yeah, or perfect example when you see fellas with dead ugly with absolutely amazing beards. Why? Because they got loads of money. There you go. Just so.
For you non-Evertonians, we could be like Neighbours reference years ago. We could be plain Jane. We could be plain Jane. When we get Simeone and we take our glass off, brush our hair, and we're fit.
But the point is that I think that's what is making the decision so difficult. Is that he's looking at it and going, "There's nothing about." I know that bird's having a couple of troubles with her fella. Now I could settle for this one. Now, she's all right, but she's not here, and I know she's having a couple of problems with her fella. So if I just wait it out. You know, if I just wait it out,
camouflage.
You know, I'm in there if I just wait it out.
On the big bed, yeah.
And I think, it's like two different decisions at the moment, isn't it? Wait it out, but what do we do in the meantime? And I honestly believe if we've been beaten by Watford, I think Allardyce should be the manager. I think Allardyce should be the manager. I just think that win.
All right, so let me throw this to you. Then Palace beat us.
Yeah.
The weekend. And a couple of other teams down there get positive results. But we're almost back where we were.
We are, aren't we?
Next week then.
But I think that's maybe what he's looking at. But is that right though?
See, if you said to me, and I don't, and anyone who watches this will know, and I've said it on the daily and all that. But if you said to me, like, I'll give you this then, Sam Allardyce will take over Friday this week for argument's sake, and obviously I'm going to say it, but Simeone will take over in the summer. I'd bite your hand off.
Of course you would. I've said this before.
You know what, fuck, I'm not arsed. I'll take the stick for 6 months because in the summer we'll have the best manager we can possibly get at this moment in time with a good transfer kitty, and we know that his players will be fit and they'll run everywhere because that's what he does.
To be honest, Baz, I said 2 weeks ago on the social, bullshit social.
Yeah.
I said at the time it was.
No, I know you were worried.
I was really worried. I'm still worried, can't you? Just because I won't win.
I'm not worrying.
So, but I said on that, if we got Allardyce and he kept us up and it meant moving forward from that, then I'd take it. And sort of in the back of my head, I still would take that. Because like we've said on other videos, going out the Premier League is effectively...
Well, we won't have a stadium.
It's Ragnarok.
We won't have a stadium.
It's Ragnarok. Yeah, exactly.
Basically, that's what
it's so much riding on it that you go, you know what? We'll just wipe this season clear.
There's a lot of games left.
No, I know, but that's you just.
Big Sam could win.
If it's not your club, then you're like, oh, you'll be fine. When it's your club and it's means everything to you, then you're like, you know, you worry, don't you? Of course you worry. You know,
I just think if they're going on a point Allardyce, why haven't they done it?
Because of that Watford win, and I just think, but then I think, give us some clarity, maybe.
I think he wants more. I think he'd want longer because I think he'd look and go, no, and
give him a contract.
He could. Yeah, I don't think it's about the contract. Honestly, I don't. He got paid off from England or not. I don't even think it's the pints of wine. I don't. I think
you're not worried then, am you?
No, because I think
is he going? I thought he was going in the jungle.
Said he won't go in. Said he could handle it, but he's not going in. Amir Khan's going in apparently. But anyway, that's a different story.
It's very much a different story.
But I think for me, he would look at it and go, Everton, big club. He knows they're a massive club. Money.
It's his last big one.
Big one. It'd be the biggest club he's ever managed. And I think he'd be thinking, well, it was, wasn't it?
No, I was going to say
and I think he'd be thinking, give me 18 months at this.
Don't forget though as well, it would be his first job since the England job. It's his rehabilitation if he got this job as well.
Palace, didn't he?
Did he have Palace off? Did he?
So kept Palace.
Sorry, man. He
only left in the summer.
Sorry,
That was his
first big job since England, I meant.
Oh, yeah.
No,
but I think the thing with that is, and don't forget, he's Moyes' mate, isn't he, and all that, and he knows how big Everton is. No. And I just think it's like someone saying to you, we've got this job here, and you're looking going, oh, I'd fancy that for but they're going, you can only do it for a few months, and you're like, no, but I want to do it for longer because I think I can do well, and you'd want that length of time. If he comes in at Everton, keeps us up comfortably, we finished 8th or 9th or whatever, because at the moment the points aren't that big. We've kept, but I'm just saying, and do well in the FA Cup.
And don't forget, we're getting around Big Sam's time of year as well. Don't forget as well, aren't we?
This is why I think, this is my other thing with it. What's in the back of my mind is I don't know whether they're just going to say to Unzi, keep it going for a few weeks, and then if we lose a couple more games, Big Sam's still there.
Well, that's it, isn't it? I mean, that's the ultimate thing. That's the ultimate thing, isn't it? We put this date on it, didn't we? I don't mean just me and you, but we all felt that this would be the 2 weeks
time, yeah,
when he would be when someone would be given the job. Now, because this is it till the end of the season now, there's no breaks. I've looked because I wanted to go away to there's a big Star Wars thing going on at Disneyland Paris. I wanted to go.
FA Cup 4th round.
Well, probably. I know what you could if you book it, and then you know what I mean.
We'll win the FA Cup.
Of course we will. So this is it. So the rest of the season, so it's full on now.
Couldn't we give it to Tuchel till the end of the season?
Give it to Tuchel till
and then so you can go. We'll let you go to Bayern Munich and somewhere. You've won the FA Cup and finished 6th.
So I mean, but you're right. They could do that, and as I say, the club didn't say. They said Unsworth is in charge till we say otherwise, and Unsworth said the same thing.
Just for you, what do you think they should do? Because you can't just ask me and then I give it. What do you think we should be doing? Because obviously you can understand if Simeone's even showing a bit of the thigh, you're gonna want that.
There's a chance.
Exactly.
If there's a chance. I have said it because I've said I would say if I'm prepared to take Allardyce for the rest of the season, and it's not.
What about then? Say Simeone puts the chastity belt on, and you've got no chance. What would you be doing?
I don't know because I still think all those managers that were linked will be available in the summer.
Okay.
Silva, Baish.
But wouldn't you rather get
any of them would be available?
All right. The other question then, I suppose, is January's a big window for us.
But that's it. You give them money.
So
you give them money, aren't you?
What happens?
Well, I suppose
because we need centre forwards and we need a defence.
Steve Walsh, good old trustworthy Steve Walsh, will do the job for us. Good old Stevie, trustworthy Stevie Walsh will
get us a centre back and a
he'll get us all the players because he'll have no one to stop him now.
Yeah,
you'll have no one to stop him.
Well, you say that.
Well, no, but imagine if they just said, "Listen."
You say that.
I don't know.
No, I don't know.
Well, what are you saying it for then? If you don't know,
I'm just saying you say that. Maybe he would. Maybe he'll bring in his own. Maybe Walsh will just think he's the manager for a bit.
No, but if he said to him, "Listen, do us a favour, get some players in for us." I don't know. But it's a conundrum. I think it does seem like Unsworth will be left in there for now.
Publish on the video. Everton unveil new manager. Potentially, there's a disclaimer.
This video could be out of date very, very quickly. Yeah. No, I mean they might leave him in there and just see how the next few games go and see what the football's fluid, isn't it?
It's still gonna have Sam on the back phone, aren't they, if they need him?
Of course they are.
And he's gonna bounce down.
No one else is really.
See, I just wonder if it. Yeah, I don't know. I keep going away from Dyche because I keep thinking, why don't we just get him? Because we can get him. And he's the manager and he's in place then and he can do what he wants. And then I think, but if they've been offered something else, I mean,
that's it, isn't it?
Flip of a coin for you, Dyche or Silva. If they were the two now, who would you give it to?
That's a really tough one. It is that
literally could be what it's coming down to. One plays more attacking, exciting football, would you say, in Silva? And yet the other one's defensively very strong and his teams aren't. Burnley weren't crap, they knew exactly what they were doing when they beat us. you know, and they keep...
Again, that might be a question for the end of the season rather than now. Do you know what I mean? But sort of Dyche having a full season with a little bit more, maybe less panic,
time to prepare,
more time to go over things, and Silva full season in the Premier League. See where he ends up with Watford, and see what comes of that as well. So, yeah, let us know your thoughts in the comments. Are you worried about the situation? You think we should have got it sorted, or are you quite happy the way it's going? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget, if you haven't already, please subscribe, click the bell for alerts, and if you want more videos, join us on Patreon. See you later.